Hello everybody, and thanks very much for tuning in once again. With no surprise, I'm back out in the Peak District, and in particular I'm at the top of the Snake Pass, and behind me there, not there, that's Brian, I'll tell you about him in a moment, but that's the Pennine Way. And what we're going to do is walk along it towards Mill Hill and head towards Kinder Scout. I'll tell you more about the route as we're walking along. As I was saying, I'm not on my own today, I'm with Brian from Glossop Wild Camping, and we'll have a chat with Brian as we continue with our walk. Right, well for now I think we're going to plod on, so I'll see you soon. Well, welcome back. We're just at the cairn on Mill Hill. We've just come up this way from Pennine Way, from Snake Pass, and behind us you can see Kinder Scout, and we're going up there. Then we'll be walking along the northern edge towards Fairbrook Naze, and then from there onto Sealstones, where we're going to set up camp for the night. Well, it's an absolutely lovely day. I mean, look at the blue sky, white fluffy clouds. It was a bit grey this morning, but it's really turned out nicely now. When we parked up at the car, bumped into a couple more YouTubers, Daily Outdoors and Grizzly Gaz. We said hello to them, and they were heading up onto Bleaklow Higher Shelfstones Way. Right, well, now that we've got our breath back, we're going to plod on across the top of, what's it called? William Clough. I was going to call it Walker's Clough then, William Clough. And then up there, and then we'll be turning left towards Fairbrook Naze. Right, well, I think we'll plod on. We've just arrived at Sealstones, just made our way along Seal Edge. In the distance you can see Fairbrook Naze. It's just gone 7 o'clock. I've not really said a great deal on this video because I've not been too well on this trip. Anyway, enough of me mourning. I'll switch to the other camera and just let you have a view from up here because it's amazing. Yeah, look at this. I'll just step over these rocks. Nice little rock pool there. Wow, look at that. That is a view. See the Snake Pass Road winding up the valley. There's the old Snake Inn pub. I'll just negotiate these rocks. We are going to have a scout round now and look for somewhere to get our tents put up. Hopefully somewhere a bit sheltered. I was thinking about those rocks just on the horizon. Get behind those and get tucked behind them. But yeah, that's the next job. We're going to have a wander around and look for somewhere to get our tents up. I'll speak to you in a bit. Finally pitched up at Shelfstones. I'll start again. Well, we're all finally pitched up at Sealstones. I'm in my, what's it called, Outfit Polestar, and Brian's in his Van Gogh. I'll have a better look at them. later on. Yeah, it's been a bit of a weird one for me, this. I nearly cancelled this morning. I was going to phone Brian up and cancel it because not been too well, and I felt a bit better as the day went on, so I thought, yeah, I'll risk it. But yeah, walking up those hills kind of brought it on a bit more. I won't go into details. But suffice to say, I may not have anything to eat tonight. Trouble is, I really want a beer. I'm going to risk it for a beer. Right, well, I'm going to climb in the tent, and yeah, I might have a beer. I'll just switch to the camera and let you have a look at what I'm in. There's Brian's drone. There's Brian. There's his tent. And here's my little setup for the night. Once again, I'm in the Outkit Polestar. Inside there, I've got my down bag, climate static insulated light thing. You've always got to put the word thing on at the end to treat it with the contempt it deserves. And a Flextail inflatable pillow. Right, I think I'll have a crawl in and a little lie down for a few minutes. It's about 25 to 9 at the moment. Yeah, we've just got our tents up, everything inside, we're all settled. Got some dry skin on my face. I don't know where that's come from. Yeah, where was I? Yeah, and I would love a cup of tea at the moment. One slight problem: I'm bone idle. I can't be bothered making one. So I think it's time for a McEwen 7.3. I hope it doesn't make my stomach any worse. Can't get much worse than it is. Right, well, let's crack open one of these beers. Do you like these? Oh, and I am quite thirsty. Well, cheers everybody, and good health. Oh, yeah, that's good beer. Oh, that tastes extra good. I'm under drone attack. Right, well, I'm going to finish slurping this off and just get my thoughts together. I'll speak to you in a bit. That was weird. I just checked the time. It's 9:45. I mean, I've got no lights on. And look, my face is still lit up. Well, the time has flown because Brian has just been over. I'll just swing the camera around. You see this little rock here? He's just been sat on there, and yeah, we've been having a right old chat on a variety of subjects. He's just gone back to his tent, and I said to him, I'll pop over and he can show us the kit that he's got. So yeah, I think I'll walk over. Right, well, I've got my socks on. I can't be bothered putting my boots on, but the sealskin socks, and the grass doesn't feel wet, and there doesn't seem to be many cow droppings. Sorry, I'm just babbling on while I struggle to get out of this tent. Oh. Right, there's Brian over there. Let's have a wander over. Hello, Bri.
Howdy.
Just come over to have a nosy at your kit.
Come over, I'll just get in with it.
Sorry, I just walk over here unannounced and expect you to drop everything.
Oh, it's all good. Tell me what you want to know.
Right, well, first of all, let me just park my bum in here.
Yep.
And get out of that window a little bit.
To Shea Glossop World Champion.
Right, well, first of all, tell us about your tent. It's a nice tent. Van Gogh, is it?
It is a Van Gogh. It's a Helvellyn 200, I believe. So it's basically the 2-man version. I think they do it in like 1 and 3-man versions as well.
Yeah.
So this was cheap, really. £128, I think I paid for it. So far, so good.
They are good value Van Gogh tents.
Yeah.
And this is a classic design, really sturdy in wind as well.
It is. That's why the main reason why I got it, actually, because I thought I want to go out in all weather, so I don't want to be limited to nice.
Well, it's got a 4-season inner as well, hasn't it? Like, well, my Van Gogh tent's the same. It's really good for cold weather.
Yeah.
So, what about a rab bag have you got there?
Yes, this is a Solar Eco 4. I'm not sure what this is down to. I think it's about minus. Yeah, it does say on it actually. I think it's minus 10.
Right, well.
Oh, minus 11. There you go.
Well, that's overkill for tonight, isn't it?
It is. This is why my backpack is so incredibly heavy and big.
Right.
Like full comfort. And so, yeah.
And what's that pillow there?
This is a Sea to Summit pillow. This.
Right.
I got the little bag for it here because I couldn't remember what the actual model number is, but it's. Let's look here, just 1 second. So it's just basically Aeros, the Aeros pillow, premium large. This doesn't look as big as your pillow, does it? Is your pillow a bit bigger than that?
Well, mine's a flex tail one, and it's if you imagine like a triangular shaped. So it's designed so if you lie on your back, you can put your head on the small bit of the wedge. But if you're a side sleeper, you've got that big bit. So it is quite big at the end of the triangle, if you like.
And does it have like a strap that you can put on?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this doesn't have, and I realise now that that's probably something that would help.
But you've got a hood on your bag.
And you have a hood.
That does the same thing, doesn't it, really? Yeah. That's what I do when I didn't have when I had a pillow that didn't have a strap on it.
Yeah.
My last pillow was an Alof 2, and eventually the valve failed on it. It was just going down over the night. So I got that thing. A bit more expensive than the Trekology Alof pillow, but when I've tried it before, and it is great for side sleeping. Yeah. I mean, I do like a big pillow, for that.
Yeah, it does. It's fantastic. I mean, it's amazing actually how comfortable these things are. I thought that camping was going to be, you're really, really on the edge of comfort, but
yeah.
So
I was just going to ask you the mat.
This is a Thermarest Neo Air XL. It's an extra wide one.
Yeah, I can see that.
Big lad, so I like to have plenty of room. So I can sleep on both sides, and when I turn over, I don't fall off it in the night. So
right.
Really chuffed with it, really. Couldn't be any better.
Yeah, you'll be toasty warm in here tonight. I mean, I think it's going to get down to about 7 degrees tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bit breezy, the temperature's dropped compared to what it was earlier, but it's not cold, is it? It's not like, when there's snow on the ground.
It's just that wind chill. When you're out of the tent, you feel it more, don't you?
Yeah.
But no, I think we'll be quite comfortable.
Yeah. So, what you having for tea? Chili, did you say?
I always have chili con carne. I don't know why, but I just love it. I just find it like a really comfort food. So I've got the one from. This is just from.
Just a box standard one.
Just cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, that's all you need, isn't it? Something hot and cheerful.
And then I just got this lovely spicy Mexican rice with it.
Right.
It's got a few extra veggies in there and some more spices. So
yeah.
A very flavoursome meal, believe it or not. And then what else have I got? I've got crisps. I've got roast chicken breast.
Wow.
Yep. And then after seeing you with your tomato soup sachets.
Oh.
So I've got a couple of them.
You've gone over to the dark side.
They're really nice, aren't they? They actually do taste the stuff you get in the tin.
Especially when you're outdoors.
Yeah.
They're so warming and filling as well.
Do you find this kind of thing really useful? Wipes?
I will say yes.
They are useful. Cleaning up your pan and stuff when you finished eating.
Oh, right. I thought you meant for general hygiene.
No.
Oh, I was lying about that. That's when I said I'll say yes.
Always clear your bowels before going on the wild camp, definitely.
Well, I've got something similar to your chili and rice. I've got curry and rice, but I think I was saying to you before, I don't think I'm going to risk eating tonight because on the way up, folks, I wasn't very well, let's put it that way, and yeah, I don't want to tempt fate and make it any worse. So I'm going to have some chocolate and another can of beer. Right, Brian, well, I'll let you get back to your cooking, and I'll have a chat with you once you've eaten, and I'll leave you alone for now.
See you later.
All right, mate. It's 10 o'clock. Just got the radio on for the news, but it's a bit boring, the news, so I'll turn it down. This is great. The moon's out. I wonder if I can turn the camera. Oh, it's going behind. As soon as hang on, it's back out. Right, I'll quickly turn the camera around. Every time I say this, a cloud goes over it. Right, sod it. Yeah, the moon's out. You know what I mean? It looks like big white thing in the sky. Artemis, as the Greeks called her. But yeah, around there. Look at that sunset. Well, the bit of it that you can see. As I was saying before when I was talking to Bri, I'm not going to risk eating any food, although I'm feeling alright now. I'm feeling the best that I felt all day. I've had a bit of a dicky stomach and walking uphill and, you know, all the upward steps and crunching the abdomen and, you know, things being tight around it like the rucksack and my waistband. Didn't help matters. So I didn't really do a lot of filming on the way up here, and that was the reason. I was in a slight bit of pain most of the way. But as I said, it's alright now. Might be that McEwen's Champion 7.3, the power of that, it's medicinal power. But yeah, I'm feeling good at the moment. But I've got a tin of curry and a bag of rice, which I had intended to warm up. But as I said, I'm not hungry and I've got some chocolate there. And above all, I don't want to risk starting up whatever it is that I think I've got over. So yeah, I think I'll just have a liquid supper. That was the word I was looking for on the last camp. I said liquid tea, and it didn't sound right. Liquid supper. So yeah, I'm going to have this. Let's get it open. Well, everybody, on this lovely evening up at Sealstones on Kinder Scout, good health and cheers all. Oh, that hit the spot. Hey, and it's still good beer. I'll just put it in my boot. Improvised beer holder. Right, well, yeah, if I remember, I'll point the camera at that moon, just so, for my own sake, and say, haha, nature hasn't defeated me. Victory! But until then, I'm just going to slurp on this beer and relax and have a bit more of a chat with Brian later. Right, I'll see you all later. Bye. Yes, I've done it. I've got the moon on camera. I haven't got the microphone plugged in, but if you can hear me, I have literally spent about half an hour waiting to get this shot. I know it looks rubbish on this camera, but if you was here with me, not that you'd want to be here with me, but if you could see this moon, you'd see it in all its glory. Anyway, enough of me rambling on.
Good morning, everybody. It's approaching 7:30. I've been awake for a while. About 6:15. I got a brew on, had a cup of coffee. Not got out of the tent yet. It's all clagged out and wet outside. Totally different from how it was last night. Well, yesterday afternoon walking in here. Well, that's the Peak District for you. Still brilliant. Right, well, I think I might get another brew on. Yeah, like I said, it's approaching 7:30, but on the northern side of Kinder, it's well, you don't get a lot of traffic. It's not as busy as the other side, I think. So yeah, I doubt anyone's going to be walking around in this weather anyway, apart from people like me and Brian. So yeah, I'm going to take it easy. I'm not going to rush. As I said, it's approaching 7:30. And I'm going to get another brew up before I do anything else. So I'll speak to you in a bit.
Students taking to the rhetorical barricades, academics firing missives at each other, even the Prime Minister wading in. That was the prelude to last night's Oxford Union event, a speech by the gender-critical philosopher Kathleen Stock. Some say this is just the latest example of cancel culture, though the term itself is weighted with controversy. What exactly is it? Evidence of growing illiberalism that seeks to erase dissent? A sign that the tectonic plates of morality are moving as our society changes, just as they've done many times before?
I'm finally out of my tent. I'm in my poncho. Yeah, I did all the main packing up inside the tent. It just shows it's possible in a little tent like that. You can do it. All I've got to do now is drop the tent. But it's, as you can see, it's all clagged out. And it's wet and cold. Right, well, I'm just going to go over to Bry's tent and let him know that I'm ready to drop my tent. And speak of the devil, he's just got out of his tent. Morning, Bry. I'm just about to let you know I'm going to drop the tent.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'll get on with dropping the tent and I'll speak to you in a bit. Well, that's us all packed up. I look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with this poncho over the top of my rucksack. But saved having to put the cover on it. Well, as always, I'm just having a last look around, make sure I've not left anything. I've got all my tent pegs. There's no bits of rubbish. Both of us, we've left no trace. Well, I was going to show you some views to make up for my lack of videoing yesterday when I weren't too well, but as you can see, it's all clagged out and terrible. Well, terrible in a good way. So yeah, if it clears up, I will try and film something, but it's not ideal in these conditions. Right, well, we're about to follow the northern edge back to Mill Hill. So I'll speak to you in a bit. I just thought I'd give you a quick update, let you know where we're up to on our travels. We've dropped down off Kinder Scout, and behind me where that chap stood, there's the cairn on top of Mill Hill. We're going to head down the Pennine Way that way, back to the Snake Pass summit. I've not really done much filming on the way down from Kinder Scout. It was just all clagged out. There was difficulty, you know, like navigating. We wandered off piste a few times and had to get the GPS out and you know, get back on path. It's very easy to do in this weather, you know, even for, you know, someone like myself who I've been up there quite a few times, you know, especially if you was going up there for the first time. Very easily to wander off the path and get lost. Anyway, I'll shut up for now because we've just got a nice downhill stretch here back to the car, and I'll speak to you once we get there. Right, well, we've made it along the Pennine Way back to the car. Feet are aching a little bit. I think we've only done about 16 mile there and back, so my feet shouldn't be aching. That's just me, I'm soft. Well, it was a great camp, that. It was brilliant having Brian come along for the journey. Great company. I really enjoyed it. It was nice to get up onto the northern edge of Kinder. I haven't been up that way for a while. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you did as well watching it. Well, what little of the video there was, I didn't manage to get a great deal. I hope I've got enough to make a video when I get back. Right, well, I don't want to hang around in this weather. I want to get my bag off, get this poncho off, get it in the back of the car, and then I'm going to drive back to Glossop and drop Brian off, and then from there I'll head home. Right, well, there's nothing more really to say, apart from thanks very much for watching. I look forward to seeing your comments, and I always enjoy replying to them. And I'll see you again for another Hengist Wild Camps. Until then, cheerio all. Bye bye.